Welcome back to Chinese Time. This is our 6th video of HSK1 series. We have already finished lesson number 1 to 5, and in this video we are presenting a review of lesson 1 to 5. I hope you will enjoy this lesson. Let's start. The first one is the most basic word in Chinese language is ni hao. Ni hao. Hello. Ni hao. The second word is ni. Ni, it means you. You is ni. How. How means good. I'm good. 我很好. Oh, we will study later. Nin. Nin is just like ni, it means you, but nin is used for elder persons, which we respect, like our teachers, like our boss, or senior citizens. If you are talking to the older person, the senior persons, and whether he's your relative or boss or teacher, you always call them nin hao. You will not say ni hao. This is not polite. You will always use nin hao. The fifth word is nimen. Nimen. So if there are more than one person, you can say nimen hao instead of saying ni hao to each person. You can simply say nimen hao. So nimen is used for more than one person. It means you but plural. Okay, then another important word is I'm sorry. So I'm sorry is 对不起. 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 I'm sorry. 对不起. How to say no problem? 没关系. 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 No problem. Another important word, thank you. Thank you. How to say thank you in Chinese? 谢谢. I think you already know this word, 谢谢. So don't forget, use as much 谢谢 as possible. Chinese people really appreciate this kind of kind words, so try to use 谢谢 more often. Next word is 不. It means no. 不. No. No, not. 不. Very important word, 不. Simply, if you don't want to do something, just say 不. 不客气. 不客气 is, it means you're welcome. 不客气. Don't mention it. Another important word is 再见. You will often use it in everyday conversation. So whenever you are ending your meeting, you will always say 再见. It means see you later. The 12th word, 叫. Well, 叫 is a verb. It is to call, to be called. So what is your name? If your name is, for example, if your name is Kamran, you will say 我叫 Kamran. 我叫 Kamran. Simply add your name. 我叫. Add your name. 什么. 什么 is what? What? Another important word, 什么. So if you are in market or if you are in class, you don't understand something, you can say 什么. Or if you're some Chinese person is talking to you and is trying to use English or Chinese, but you don't understand, and you can always use this word 什么. So this is very important and survival word, 什么. Don't forget this word. 谢谢 and 什么. Means, it means name. Means. You will see this word on your student card. If you have your student card right now, you can find this word. This is your assignment. Means, it is name. 我, another important word, 我, it means I, me. So 我叫什么什么什么. Next is 是. So 我 is I and me is you. 是 is to be, and it can be used as ismr. 是. We will study this 是 in much detail because it has many usage. Our next word is 老师. 老师. 老师, it is teacher. 妈. Ma is used at the end of a question. So if you see this word ma in your sentence, it shows that this sentence is a question. It is not a statement. Okay, 19th word is 学生. 学生. It is a student. So you are a student. If you are learning Chinese or if you are learning anything, you are a student. So student, it means 你是学生. 学生, 你, you, 是 are, 学生, you are a student. Run is human. So we all are human. So this is we all are run in Chinese. Run. 中国 China. And 中国人 is Chinese. 美国 USA. And 美国人 is American. Next word is 他 it is she, her. And the next one is 谁 who, whom, 谁你是谁 who are you 你 you, 是 are 谁 who 你是谁 who are you the is a particle. It is used after an attribute. We will study the when we will focus on grammar. So right now we are focusing on vocabulary. Later we will focus on grammar. There we will study in much detail about all this the, shi, ma, this kind of words we will study in detail. Next is Hanyu. Hanyu is Chinese language. You are learning Hanyu. You are learning Chinese. 27th is na, which, where. So this is another important word, na. Let's we see 28th word is 国 country 国你是哪国人 what is your country 国 is country. And the next one is ne is used at the end of a question. If you are more interested in learning ne, you can see our chapter 4 video. There we have discussed ne in much details. Next is ta. So as we discussed before, ta also means she. You have to take care of its characters. So if this is first character is if of this kind, then it means a boy. So he. So ta means he, him. 同学is classmate. 同学 if you have many 同学 many classmates. And 朋友 is a friend. So if you can have a lot of 同学 but you will have a much smaller number of 朋友 so are we friends 我们是不是朋友 Number 33 is 家 means family. You have possession. It shows some possession. If you have a computer, you can say 我有电脑 I have a computer. 电脑 is a computer. 电脑我有什么什么什么 blah blah blah. I have something. You can always add. So 有 is to have. 口 is another important word. You have to focus on these major words because in Chinese these major words are really important and play a major role in making sentences. You will always find major words whenever you are reading Chinese newspaper or you are watching Chinese drama or movie, or in daily life you will always find these major words. And the problem with international students is they rarely focus on these major words. If you are new, I would advise you to focus on these major words. So koi is a major word for family. So if you want to say in my family there are 4 persons, you will say 我们家有4口人 4 is 4 and 口 is major word 人 people. 我家有4口人 口 is a major word. 36 is 女儿 女 is woman, 女儿 is daughter. 几 is how many. 38 is 岁 is used when you are talking about your age. It represents year. So if you are 20-year-old, 你是20岁 you are 20. Le, it has a lot of meanings and a lot of usage. We will study, but in HSK1 you don't need to worry much about le. In HSK1 vocabulary, it just represents a change in a circumstance. So if le is used in a sentence, in the middle or end of the sentence, it represents a change in the circumstance or change in a situation. And the next word is 今年 is this year. 今年 Next year is 明年. Last year is 去年. So this is 今年, this year. 多 is indicating degree or extent. 大, another important word. 大, if you are talking about your age, and you can, 大 means old. So if someone is older than you, you can say 他比我大. He is older than me. And it also means big, large. You have a big suitcase, 大 suitcase, and in the same way it is big pizza, 大, you will also use 大 there. So it has two kind of meanings. When you are talking about age, it means old. When you are talking about other things, you will use it as an adjective like big, large. That's wonderful. We have already covered 42 words of HSK1. And if you remember, in HSK1, to pass HSK1, you only need to master 150 words. And we have already learned 42, which is nearly 45% of 150. So it's just stay tuned, and we will cover HSK1 very soon. And one more important thing, in next videos we are going to start a new series in which we will learn how to introduce ourselves, how to buy things in the market, how to order your food when you are in canteen. So we are starting a new video series, and that will also be very useful. So if you like this video, just share with your friends and hit the like button, and do join our Facebook page and groups by scanning these QR codes. You can also find the links in our description box. We are following standard Chinese language course, which is designed by the Confucius Institute, and we have started our HSK1 series. We are very soon going to start our HSK2 series. But if you want to learn something different, or if you are facing some problem in your HSK preparation, you can email us, you can send a message. We'll try to make those videos which can be more helpful for you. And thank you so much for listening.